Good morning. Just want to thank everybody for being here today. It's an exciting day in the state of Georgia, but really in girls flag to be here to celebrate girls flag football and the passage of Georgia House Resolution 347. Very excited to have you all here today. So we will have representatives from the Falcons, the NFL, the GHSA, and the Georgia House of Representatives give remarks. And then we'll open it up to some questions and finish with a photo opportunity with all the girls flag athletes and coaches that are here. So thank you again for being here, and I'd like to introduce Falcons Senior Director of Community Relations, Amanda Dinkle.
Good morning. Thank you all for being here. It's amazing to look out and see so many girls flag football players and coaches, and also so many people here who are supporting girls flag football. As John mentioned, my name is Amanda Dinkle. I'm Senior Director of Community Relations with the Atlanta Falcons. I've been with the team for about 10 years now, and 8 of those years have been dedicated to helping grow girls flag football in the state of Georgia and beyond. And I remember back in 2017, there was just this idea of girls flag football. We had seen it happen in Florida and a couple other states, and we said, why are we not bringing this to Georgia? No doubt that this is going to be really special here, but we really had no idea what we were doing. And then in 2018, we got started officially with a pilot program with Gwinnett County with 19 high schools. And it was that season in particular that we knew that there was something special, and that girls absolutely loved this game. They loved to play, and they loved the passion that this sport brings. And so we decided to pour gasoline on all things girls flag football in 2018 and beyond. And then in 2020, our friends at the Georgia High School Association were absolute pioneers in the nation by having Georgia be the 4th state to officially sanction girls flag football in the nation, which was really exciting for us to officially have some partnership and some support in the girls flag football space. And we had seen even then that it was continuing to grow and grow and grow year after year. And so after 2020, that's when we started to make sure that we were bringing it to the entire state of Georgia in all different places, but then and beyond as well. And so we started working with other states for girls flag football, other NFL teams. We have Stephanie Kwok, who is the Vice President of Flag Football at the National Football Office, National Football League in New York. And so with their help and support and with a lot of others, we've been able to get it in, I think, at least 15 states now in the nation and counting. There are colleges that have girls flag football. It is in the Olympics in LA 28, which is also exciting. And so to be able to sit here today with a press conference to see so many different girls flag football players and coaches, we know that the passion is there and the passion is real. And it is a fun sport to watch. It is incredibly amazing and fulfilling to see all of the girls play on the field as they should be. And so we're excited just to be here today to celebrate you all. And incredibly appreciative of the Georgia House of Representatives for passing HR 347, which you'll hear about. So thank you to everyone for the support, and I'm going to pass it over now to one of our leaders who has been incredibly supportive in the girls flag football space, our president of the Falcons, Greg Beatles.
Thank you, Amanda. Good morning, everyone. How are y'all? Well, on behalf of our owner, Arthur Blank, and the entire Atlanta Falcons organization, I want to welcome you. And thank you guys so much for being here and just all the support around girls flag. It's exciting to have. We have 5 girls teams here today with the coaches. Girls, will y'all stand up? Let us clap for you guys. Okay, thank you. It's much better to be here on a little field trip instead of at school today, probably, right? Yep. And thank you to all their coaches that are here. Coaches, will you guys wave? Guys and gals wave. Yes. Amanda and her team, get a lot of well-earned accolades, but it's really you guys out every single day at the schools that are putting in the effort, that are coaching these girls up, helping to grow the game. So we thank you guys so much for everything that you do. Wanted to talk a little bit about Mr. Blank and his generosity and helping us to continue to grow the game at the grassroots level. We want to support football in all its forms, from the very youngest youth, flag, tackle, girls flag in high school, boys tackle, college, and beyond. And this year, Mr. Blank and his foundation supported us even further by allowing us to offer grants to both start up new girls programs and also to give ongoing sustaining grants to those that were already fielding teams. So this year we had over 300 high schools in Georgia apply for and receive these grants. And through Mr. Blank's generosity, about $2 million was awarded this year just in Georgia to continue to grow the game. And over the last 7-8 years that we've been working on this initiative, his foundation has given $5 million across the U.S., even outside of Georgia, to continue to grow the game. So it's obviously a very important thing for us, something we want to continue to grow and support, and appreciate all of our representatives. Speaker Burns is here today in highlighting this and just continuing to find ways to grow the game for the good of the girls that are able to play. I do want to introduce Stephanie Kwok and bring her up. We get a tremendous amount of support from the top, from the NFL. We enjoy being one of the leading teams, but it comes with a lot of support. And last year, Stephanie's just celebrating her first year at the NFL, and so the league hiring someone of her caliber and qualifications to be an officer level to help push this shows their and all the teams support for growing the girls' game. So Stephanie Kwok, would you please come up? Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Greg. Thank you, Amanda. Thank you to the Falcons, everyone at the Falcons and the Blank Family Foundation for having me here today. We heard a little bit from Greg and from Amanda about all of the growth in Georgia and all of the growth that the Falcons have really helped to drive, with more than 300 high schools playing coming up this year, 10 of the colleges that offer flag football are located right here in Georgia. And so I wanted just to say thank you to the Falcons, to the Georgia High School Association, but as Amanda mentioned, right, it's all about the players, it's about the coaches, it's about the athletic directors and the principals who make this happen every single day. So Georgia is at the forefront, obviously, of so much that we're doing in flag football, but I wanted to spend a few minutes just talking about flag football. It's a national and it's a global movement right now. So there are 15 states, as Amanda mentioned, that have officially sanctioned high school programs, but there are more than 30 states now, so a majority of states that offer flag football programs, and we're just seeing that continue to accelerate. In the last year, more than 5 states sanctioned, and Washington was the latest one just last month to sanction girls' flag. There are 100 colleges that offer flag football, so there's now this opportunity to play flag football in college on scholarship. There was the first Division I scholarship offered just earlier this year as well, and I think we're just going to see that number really accelerate in the next few years, especially with, as we know, flag football in the Olympics in LA 2028. So right now, if you zoom out to broader than the US, there are actually 100 countries in the world where flag football is played. And so you just see the power of flag football to bring more people into the game of football, whether it's new opportunities for girls or opportunities for kids in other countries too to become fans of football and become fans of the NFL. But of course, hopefully now with all of the growth in Georgia, with all of the support for high school and the number of teams and with the number of colleges. Hopefully on that U.S. team in the Olympics, we'll see a few athletes, maybe a few of you from Georgia representing Team USA. So again, just wanted to close and say congratulations again and thank you to the Falcons. Thank you to Speaker Burns, to Representative Cox, to everyone out here from the Georgia House of Representatives for your support. And I am very excited to welcome to the stage a longtime supporter of flag football here in Georgia from the Georgia High School Association, Executive Director, Dr. Tim Scott.
Good morning. In 2020, our organization sanctioned flag football. And man, did we not realize what we were doing. This thing has blown up. And it's to credit to you guys sitting right here. And to our Falcons and Arthur Blank Family Foundation for all that you have done. I mean, it's just been really, truly amazing. And then now to have our legislators join with us and have the first anywhere in the nation of Resolution 347 is amazing. Guys, last year we finished with, I think, 268 teams, 267 teams. This year we're going to begin flag football with 42 more teams than we did last year. 42 more teams when we start in the fall. That's amazing, and it's due to the Falcons and the Arthur Blank Foundation and the support that they have given us, and then the legislators. And thank you, Speaker Burns and Brent Cox, for what you have done into support of this, and this thing is growing. We've now added a division, so we're continuing to grow. And to end up at the end in the state championship out here, Mercedes Benz playing, last year we increased ticket sales by 3,000. 2,000 of those tickets were sold for girls flag football. 2,000 of them. So that's tremendous. My hat's off to you. But more than anything, the relationship that we have with the Atlanta Falcons and the Arthur Blank Foundation and our legislators is better than anywhere else in the country. And I'm thankful for that. And at this time, I'd like to introduce Representative Brent Cox from the 28th District.
This is a spectacular day for girls sports. Question I have is why now and why here? Before I go down that path, I kind of want to hit some of you girls and your teams and what y'all have accomplished and who you are. So we have Lowndes County Vikings. Where you at? There you are. How long was your trip? 3.5 hours. You left what time this morning? Way early. Yeah, he said that. I think y'all were sleeping. Okay. Lithia Springs Lions, correct? How far is your trip? 30 minutes. You like that one? And Blessed Trinity Titans, right here on the front. And I continue to have nightmares that I wake up because in 2015 we lost to y'all in the Elite Eight at Dawson County with Coach Tim McFarland, who's now at Tech. And so I kind of like y'all, but I'm not real sure, okay? McEachern Indians, there you are. Glad y'all are here. You're not too far away, 30 minutes? Okay. We have some people from the county that myself represents and Representative McDonald from Forsyth County. I have Forsyth Central Bulldogs coaches. Where are you? Okay, great. Lambert Longhorns, West Forsyth. And then I believe we have a young lady that plays at Creekside. Where were you? Okay, anybody else? Wait, Southeast Bullock. I'll get to you in a minute. Okay. And then we have Southeast Bullock. Would y'all stand up and the coach, please? I'm going to target y'all for a minute. So I'm going to read you a couple of stats. They played, I'm sure y'all correct me, I believe, 83 games over 4 years with 1 loss. We won't get into how you lost to Calvary Day, but that's a different story. Here's incredible stat as a defensive coach, and Demetrius, I'm sure you're going to love this. 83 games, 51 shutouts. I mean, hire you anywhere. That's impressive. This defense is averaging giving up less than 3 points per game. And as we all know, defense wins football games, right? And I know some of y'all want to be flashy and throw the ball and score and all that, but great job. That's pretty impressive. So, Mr. Speaker, you're near that area. I know. And I'm wondering if they've got something like beautiful Eagle Creek down in southeast Bullock, because I haven't heard if they do. But anyway, Speaker Burns is from y'all's area, so he's going to take great pride in what y'all are doing. Okay, so I'm a proud member of the Georgia House of Representatives, and it's an honor to be standing with y'all today as partners. And we're celebrating not just a sport, but a movement. And as you can look up here, I doubt anywhere else in the country you will see these logos all working together. That's unusual, and that's powerful, and that's strong. And I think that says a lot about the community and the state which we live in. To the Arthur Blank Foundation and Mr. Blank, the Falcons, President, we appreciate all that y'all do and that you poured into this. It means the world to us. Stephanie, thank you for coming down and the support that's coming from New York and your story and how you play flag football and all that stuff. That's very well documented, by the way. Yes, I did look it up, but your passion for flag football is unprecedented, and thank you for doing that. Y'all, this has opened up just an opportunity for thousands of y'all. There's thousands of you now in the state of Georgia that's now playing. It's incredible. Dr. Tim Scott and Robin Hines, Dr. Hines as well, from GHSA. I can't thank y'all enough for being bold and standing and creating this. Y'all literally were the backbone that created the framework that allows these girls to currently play. Thank you for that. Amanda, 2017, you planted seeds. We have girls in here. How many are going to be any rising sophomores, rising juniors? Okay. So I was just thinking last night, you did this about 8 years ago. These girls were somewhere between 6 and 10 years old. The seeds you planted, this, y'all, if not for her leadership, this program's not where it is. And so if you have an opportunity, thank her, because she had a vision that far exceeded anybody's else's, and we thank you for doing that. Sam, yeah. Sam Crenshaw, where are you? So, GPB, we thank you for everything you do in high school sports. Your coverage and storytelling for a lot of years, has brought all of these stories into our homes. And I can't thank you enough. And by the way, we had the privilege of him coming to committee meeting at the spur of the moment, and he got to speak in support of the resolution in our committee, Mr. Speaker. And that was your first time, I believe, right? Yeah. Is it your last? Don't know. So thank you for that. To legislators, where are all the Representative Glaze, where are you? Demetrius, Lauren McDonald, am I missing anybody else? And Speaker Burns. I can't thank each of y'all enough for helping us get House Resolution 347 through. This literally invested in our daughters and our granddaughters' future, and we're going to rise together. So from the girls' perspective, they now have an opportunity to excel. They have an opportunity to become, if you want to be, and you can, potential Olympians. I mean, that's a door that's never been opened, and it's just happening. And y'all are literally in the foundational stage of making girls flag football in the state of Georgia top notch, and I know that you will. We're proud of y'all. Y'all keep excelling at what you're doing. The younger girls from your homes, please get involved, help coach them. That's very important that you become a big sister to some of these younger girls, because you're going to transform people's lives that didn't have a chance. So we believe in y'all. We're here standing with you. And as the House, the NFL, the Arthur Blank Foundation, the Falcons, and GHSA, we got your back, and keep rolling. And now I would like to ask Greg and Amanda, if you'll come up here for just a second, that'd be great. Surprise. So this is House Resolution 347, and I want to give this to y'all and tell y'all so much that we support what you're doing. We'll continue to support what you're doing, and hopefully this gives a little bit of extra push that we can keep growing this and get all 457 teams in the state of Georgia playing girls flag football. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you.
And now, without further ado, I would like to welcome the best speaker in the country, John Burns. Thank you, Speaker.
Well, good morning. Those of you that got up early this morning and traveled, y'all seen what I'm getting ready to say. It's a great day to be in Georgia. It's a great day to be a Georgian. Y'all seen it from sunrise on, so thank you for what you've done. Thank you to all of the partners that have been mentioned, Georgia High School, NFL, the Falcons. Young people, I learn fairly often about new things that a gentleman has been so very, very good to our state. Mr. Arthur has done so much, not just in athletics, mental health. His caring for the people of our state and for mankind, not just for Georgia, really is a legacy that will not be forgotten in many lifetimes. I don't think it will ever be forgotten, because what he's done for us as individuals is something that's quite extraordinary. And we're so grateful for Mr. Blank, and I hope y'all will let Mr. Blank know how much we care for him and how much we appreciate him and thank him. Not just commitment to hear what we're here today talking about. So it's been explained pretty well. I'm very proud of Southeast Bullock, and it's quite extraordinary that y'all could do so well and be so successful on a year after year. So congratulations. Keep up the good work. Keep up the good work. I want to touch on something different. So I've said thank you, and I want to, again, thank you for all the partners from my colleagues. The resolution, I want to say something about it first. One of the great honors we have as we serve in public service, that even trusted us with this honor, is to enshrine this day, what y'all are doing, all the commitments in the records of this state, in the archives of this state. When y'all are my age, you'll be able to go to the records of the Georgia House of Representatives. You can pull this resolution up. You show it to your children, your grandchildren. So I think that's an important part of what we're doing here today. Thanks, Brent, for bringing the resolution. Thanks to all the members that voted in favor of the resolution. I appreciate you all. It's a good resolution. It's a great honor for us to honor you. But here's what I want to tell you. Some of my most fondest memories in life has been around athletics. Enjoy your time. Make yourself a better person by participating, what you're doing. You will always remember the victories. You'll also remember the disappointments. It will make you a better person, and will provide memories. It will fuel memories for your lifetime about your school time, the people, your fellow students. But let me tell you what else it's doing for you. These people that have been mentioned, all behind me. This is a team. This is a team that cares about the fellow man. The lessons you'll learn as part of the teams, this great opportunity for young women to participate in girls flag football will make a difference in your life. It will make a difference in our future, because this is an additional opportunity for our citizens to serve together, work together as a team, And that will be a lesson that you will utilize the rest of your lives to make your lives better and to make your neighbors' lives better. Thank you for what you're doing. Continued success. Thanks for all the partners that are making so many positive things happen. And certainly give Mr. Blank our best. Mr. Arthur's a wonderful man. He's a blessing to mankind. And thank him. Thank y'all for being here this morning. Thanks for taking the long trip, y'all.
And real quick, before we open it up for a few questions, unfortunately, Governor Kemp could not be here today, but he was gracious enough to pre-record some remarks. So if we can play that.
This is Governor Brian Kemp. In Georgia, there are few traditions that mean as much to us as Friday night lights. Football is an essential part of our culture, and as a former player for a Hall of Fame coach, I can say the lessons I learned on the gridiron have been critical in every part of my life. That's why it's so great to see so many young women get that same opportunity with girls' flag football programs coming to high schools in every corner of the state. Our female student athletes can now experience the same camaraderie and competition their male counterparts have for so long. I want to thank all the partners here today for working to build on the positive momentum we're seeing. With flag football coming to the Summer Olympics in 2028, and Georgia growing as a worldwide hub for sports, we're excited for the future of this sport and the opportunities available for all our high school athletes. Thank you to the organizers of today's event and for all those working to open doors for girls across our state.
All right, we have time for a few questions. If I can welcome the speakers up to the stage quickly. We have time for a few questions. We do have microphones on either side of the room, so I just ask that media please raise your hand and we'll get a microphone to you. And then if you could just address who your question's to, that'd be helpful. Thanks. We all set? All right. Yeah, absolutely. If I can welcome up all the girls' flag teams and coaches to come up to the stage, we're going to get a photo of the group together.